Hi there, Graeme Keith here with the next audio today. Now, in today's audio, what I wanted to talk about is what is the escape from this hellish realm that global governments, the World Economic Forum, the leftists, the bankers, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Committee of 300, the Bilderberg Group, the Parliamentary in the UK, everywhere, essentially everywhere. How do we escape this fraudulent, ever-tightening system? Well, we escape it with truth. You see, what these demons who set this system up didn't tell you and didn't want you to know is that the truth, much like fraud, very strange dichotomy there, but the truth, much like fraud, viscerates all. This entire system is built on 100% fraud. Why? Simply because if you've been watching our last or latest videos, then you'll know that the entire system is run using a commercial trust-based system, which they criminally convert you as a baby into a legal person without obviously your consent, without telling your parents or your mum and dad exactly what is going on in the act of registration of their baby. Okay? So, much like truth, fraud vitiates all, and much like fraud, therefore truth vitiates all. The fundamental root escape that we must embody, live as, and sadly become, because we've been made to go so far away from our truth, so far away from the truth by this fraudulent, corrupt system that we forget what truth is. And because we've been defrauded from birth, we are not responsible for any of what the system wants to entail and put on us, because it's not anything to do with us. It's to do with the fraudulent legal entity or your legal name. Everything in the system points to the legal name. Everything. Your bills, your vaccine letters, your healthcare, your universities, your general post. Look at it. They're talking to a legal name. Mr., Mrs., Miss. Or just a name with an all caps surname. Or with a surname. And you'll find that on your letters in the post. So this is how the system operates. And we must understand that because it's built in fraud, everything unravels because it's built in fraud. Because it's based on a lie. Everything is based on a lie. So therefore, truth unravels the lie. And fraud is unravelled by the truth. I rest my case. Remember who you are. Look at your birth certificate at the bottom line. It tells you this is not your identity. This is not evidence of your identity, so it cannot be your identity. And if you are coerced in fear by corrupt judges, by corrupt police, by corrupt politicians, by corrupt people in the system who may not even know that they're being corrupt, but they are. And all you need to do is pull out that birth certificate at any given moment and say, prove this is who I am. You have 30 days. Prove it. Prove that I am that name. Now, if they come back saying, well, we've got your signature signed on this letter from 2 years ago, or this contract from 3 years ago, or whatever, hang on a minute. But if you were not fully explained of what was going on and what was involved in the setup of this contract, e.g. a fraudulent trust which you were not made aware of, a fictitious legal name which you were repeatedly told was you, repeatedly trained and taught was you, then who is the one committing the crime here? It's the very system itself. And it's the men and women who also may or may not have any idea of what is going on. When you email these corporations requesting for proof that their legal name or their legal entry is you or I, they come back with pure nonsense based on legislation. And legislation, who is it only applicable to? It's only applicable to persons. If you look at persons in a legal dictionary, then you will discover that a person is an artificial sort of legal created persona, which is not you. So everything is built on fraud. Know the truth, and the truth will vitiate all. Have a brilliant day. Please like, share, subscribe and comment if you feel the need to and help grow the channel. And click on that hype button on YouTube mobile and give this video a little bit of a oomph, because YouTube are suppressing us. Thank you so much for your time. Remember who you are. Truth vitiates all.